How are we doing? TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform you came from, I need you to lock in, okay? My people who watch my YouTube videos and stuff like that, today was an absolutely crazy day for the market, okay? A government shutdown, I was aware of that. News is a key part of why certain stocks, go a certain way. You don't see this kind of bump up on a random Monday for no reason, all right? Now, I sold Okta, okay? I got into SCHD. I want you guys to know long-term investments is something that you always have to consider, always have to do. This ETF is one of the safer ways to build wealth. A dividend yield on this is about 3.7 to be fair, 3.82-ish, right? Decent expense ratio. Basically, this stock gives you money if you put money in here. SCHD, I need y'all to do your own research, do your own due diligence with everything I tell you guys. Okta, SCHD. Now, as y'all know, I've made about $200 and I lost $78, but then currently I sold Okta, okay? I sold Walmart today, I sold Okta, I made money off those. I sold Nvidia, Uber last week. I want y'all to know that this stock right here can make you money if you do the same thing over and over and over again. Look at the range. I like to call this the range of the stock. Okay, we go up to 94, we go up to 93, we get smacked back down to 89. Okay, we get smacked back down to something like 89.4, right? If you see these levels again, what are you gonna do? If you want to make money in the markets, you want to react to these levels, what are you gonna do when we see a dip? Are you gonna listen to the people with suits and ties? Well, guess what? Analysts have raised their ratings for Okta. Cyber security. I want to repeat this for you guys. Cyber security is an industry in technology that is very, very, very much in demand. You can go Zscaler, Palo Alto Networks, right? A lot of these stocks are cybersecurity focused, but Okta is also cybersecurity focused. This is a $110 stock. I'm going to say this right now. This is a $110 stock. The risks in this varies though, right? With a little data breach, for example, what is a data breach? You guys may ask me, what is a data breach? So when a company with a lot of private information, big financials, gets a hacker to find a way to sneak into their system and sees their report, see how much money they're making, not even that, but see what type of products they're making, who's their third party consumers and stuff like that. That is where, cybersecurity stocks can have a big drop off. CrowdStrike. I remember this happened last year. CrowdStrike, you guys. CrowdStrike. So if I go to the stock right now, you will see a drop off last year. And I remember this like it happened yesterday. Okay, you go back and you will see a big drop off, right? Even the start of this year, but that's really because of COVID. But 2024, look at this in the summer, right? We were a $383 stock. They went through some difficulties, right? And we go all the way down to $240. If you would have bought this right then and there, $10,000, $5,000 worth of the stock, look how much money you would have made back. Insane, right? Insane amount of money would have been made back. Over 100%. The reason why I'm putting this stock Okta on your watch list, or I'm telling you to buy certain type of stocks, is because you need to first understand how the stock moves. I just played around with 2 shares, but the goal is to grow my account size, 2,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10K. It's going to happen. I can't rush the process. If you rush the process, you will be humbled in the market. You will be you're trying to disobey some of these levels that the market has set out, and you will be obeyed by the market. For example, right? If you would have got greedy and bought at 92.25, a couple weeks later, you would have been at a loss, right? Next buying zone. You could hold this stock forever, right? Take it back up to $120 a share, whatever. I look at this as a swing trading opportunity. When we go back down to 89, I'm going to buy. When we go back down to 89.5 is where we have a lot of support. Look at this level, 89. We bounce off of that, go to 90. Then we bounce off of 90. We go to 92. But this stock, you got to give it time. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It can seem like that with options, okay, but you will be humbled. I bought Okta at 90.25, okay, you guys, and I sold today. My shares, I was up 3.94%. Look at this. Market sell up to 2.32%. But my shares, right, in total, I was up about 3%. But my shares, I wasn't up 3%. What I did was I combined it. So I was up 1% on the options, and I was up 2.3% on the shares. And I sold 2 shares. I had 2 shares. Next time I go around, okay, and I see 89.50, 89.40, I'm going to buy Okta for 5 shares. I'm increasing my shares. Why? I'm confident that I can make money on the stock doing the same process again and again. Unless or until we don't go to a level of, 80, 84. I can repeat this process again in the next couple weeks and make 3-4% back on my money. And even if we go there, this is not a bad stock to hold through those levels, right? Because you can see the pop it gets from earnings. Their earnings are phenomenal. They had decent earnings. The revenue was great. Net income was great. Okay, they can go through difficulties just because cybersecurity is still a growing industry. Keep the stock on your watch list. But also, while you do this, while you go and risk your way to invest, okay, I want you guys to know the brutality of this game. Up 12%. Okay, then I'm down some of the money I made. Okay, then I make it back. The pressure is always on. You feel like you gotta make that money back. Do not rush the process, please. Take this one day at a time, one play at a time. I told you my options watch list is a variety of things. I'm looking at Robinhood, Okta, Lyft, but it's gonna be one at a time. I'm not gonna buy 3 options at once, try to control all 3. You could do that. I like to do it one at a time with good analysis, and I like to react. If you're gambling in the stock market and you're making thousands of dollars, good for you. That's not what I do. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk more about SCHD in another video. I'm going to hold this till 2035. 2035, 10 years from now. That's the minimum I'm going to hold this. And grow it. Honestly, grow it. Reinvest my dividends. This stock, I want you to look at in 5 years. Up 40% in 5 years. Not a crazy amount, right? So why is this a buy? You may ask me. This is a dividend paying ETF. What does that mean? So companies pay you a small amount of money in your account for holding their shares. This is a basket of companies, and it gives you a 3.8% back on your money for you just holding shares, leaving your money in here. Okay, we've seen the highest of $29 and we see the lowest of $25. I bought in at $27, and I'm going to buy every single day that I see the stock under $27, or if I can afford it more under $24, $25, I'm going to keep buying. I like the range. Again, I like the range of the stock. Not as volatile ETF, but it gets the job done. This is not a tech ETF, right? It's a dividend paying ETF. People have thousands, if millions of dollars in here, and they get income from this yearly, and this reinvested, getting ready for retirement. I'm a young guy. I'm not even thinking about retirement right now, but in a way, I'm still building wealth. You don't have to be retired to start thinking about, how am I going to pull money from here and there. Build a wealth, you guys. Don't try to get rich quick. Be an investor first, trader second. Investor first, trader second. I'm going to build this account with pure discipline. This is not a get rich quick. Yeah, I might hit an awesome play for $400, $500, $300. If that comes, great. I'm going to have the same facial reaction. I'm going to tell you guys, the goal is still 50K, 100K. But to get to there, I need to get to 5K, then to 10K, then to 20K. Okay? It's baby steps. Baby steps we got to take. I haven't seen a bear trend in this market since May. Since May, it has been peaches and cream for the stock market. It's going up. Yeah, buy the dip is going up. We haven't seen the ugly side of the stock market yet. We probably saw it at the start of this year, but that was recovered back quickly when Trump put a pause on tariffs. Be prepared for a dip, a huge drop off, a huge correction in Google, Nvidia, in Apple. These are going to drop like flies. These tech stocks are going to drop like flies. And when they do, that's when I'll enter the game with a smile on my face, okay? But for now, I'm still going to swing trade. We still going to make the money. As y'all can see, I made 175 year to date. And I got on Robinhood last month. Okay, just keep these few things in mind. I just wanted to, hit these couple notes with you guys. Okta is still a good stock. SCHD. These are the 2 stocks or 2 ETFs or 1 ETF, 1 stock you need to keep on your watch list. Other than that, focus on growing your account. Please, please, please. Focus on growing your account, make your money, and get out. Thank you guys for watching, like, subscribe. Can we get to 500 subscribers? Please, please, please. That's the biggest goal for the end of the year, man. I think y'all can definitely do that. Let's build wealth together, okay? First things first, you know, if I do a face reveal, ever do it, it's going to be the most exciting thing ever, because you guys remember when I made this channel, I had about $300-$400 invested in a brokerage called Cash App. You know, now I'm on Robinhood with $2,200. And soon it's going to be 10K. You know, it's got to trust the process, one day at a time. If your belief is strong, the money will come. Okay, and I'm going to, you know, look into ways to donate this money, be more helpful in my community, be more helpful to people that actually need money. That's going to come soon. We just got to hit our goals first, and then we're going to start helping people. You know, it's going to be a channel of just positivity, not just making money, but building wealth, positivity. Another nice things I want to create and, you know, produce out there, different types of content, giving out food and stuff like that. That may come later on, but let's focus on what we got right now, is building wealth, saving more money, getting the right things down first. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Mr.BuyTheDip is out. Get us to 500 subscribers. Let's do it. I believe we can do it by the end of the year. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. Octa and SCHD.